title of the Murli is Maintain Your Spiritual Intoxication and Become a Carefree Emperor. We just be able to see all of you. So today, the greatest father is congratulating his children for each day of the Alokik divine confluence age. For the people of the world, just the one special day is a great day. And what do they do on the great day? They think that they celebrate it with generous hearts. But you know that what their celebration is. They celebrate, but the celebration of you, generous-hearted children of the greatest Father, is unique and lovely. When it is a great day for the people of the world, they sing and dance in happiness and give greetings to each other on that day. Similarly, the confluence age is the greatest age for you children. Although it is a very short age, it is the greatest age of all in terms of its specialities and in enabling you to receive attainments. In terms of time span, very short time, but in terms of what is received through that is huge. So each day of the confluence age is the great day for you because you meet the greatest Father during the greatest age, the confluence. Along with that, you also receive the greatest attainment from the Father at this time. Bapdada makes all of you children the greatest, the most elevated humans at this time. Bapdada makes all of you children the greatest, the most elevated humans at this time. This is a very powerful thing, actually. You know, practicing today this aspect of bodilessness that we are going to do today. You can only practice if you've engaged yourself in elevated thoughts, pure thoughts. I cannot connect, I cannot go to that place inside myself or to that higher place, to Baba, with a deficit consciousness. So I already have to have this elevated awareness of who I am. And if I don't have that, then I'm going to be struggling. Bapdada makes all of you children the greatest, the most elevated humans at this time. The speciality of this day is that you celebrate in happiness to give one another gifts and greetings. This is celebrated as the day of receiving gifts from the Father. What is the greatest gift for all that the Father has given you at the confluence age? You know, Father Christmas brings gifts, but here it's Baba bringing us. What is the greatest gift the Father has given you at the confluence age? Bapdada always says that he has brought the fortune of the kingdom of heaven on the palm of his hand. So the fortune of heaven is on the palm of each one's hand, is it not? So Baba brings it, he gives it to us, and we receive it. So it's on our hand. It is said, heaven on the palm of your hand. Can anyone else give a gift greater than this? No matter how great the gifts a great person would give, what are they compared to the gift that the Father gives? People may give all sorts of things, but what God gives, nobody can give. They're like a lamp next to the sun. So the memorials, the signs of the confluent sage, also carry on in other religions. The Great Father has given you the greatest gift during the great age. This is why they celebrate this great day in this way. They use the term Father Christmas. The Father is the one who constantly bestows on the children. If you look at it in a worldly way, too, the Father is one who bestows on his children. This one is the unlimited Father. Lokik Father gives gifts to his children, but this one is the unlimited Father. The unlimited Father gives an unlimited gift. How long would any other gift last? They send very beautiful greeting cards and gifts, but when the day has passed, what do they do with the cards? When Avyakt Baptada's days here in Om Shanti Bhavan, there'd be stacks and stacks of cards. And as time went on, there'd be a whole display of cards that would have come for Baba that would be on the stage. And Shiluben was telling us, people would ask her for those cards. Where are those cards? Because, you know, you always want to recycle things. And she would say, well, you have to ask Muniben where those cards are. They send very beautiful greeting cards and gifts, but when the day has passed, what do they do with the cards? They last for a short period. Even if they give something sweet to drink or eat, how long does that last? It's true, cards are so expensive nowadays, right? One little card, you can pay $5 for a card, and you think, what? And then you give it to someone, and after a day, it doesn't have any value. Even if they give something sweet to drink or eat, how long does that last? For how long would there be a happy celebration? They would sing and dance for one night. However, the Father gives you souls such a gift that it only stays with you, that it not only stays with you for this birth, but it stays with you for birth after birth. People of the world say you arrive empty-handed and you have to leave empty-handed. The saying in India, Khali Hath Jana, Khali Hath Ana. So you come with nothing and go with nothing. But what Baba gives to us actually goes with us. But what do you say? You say with intoxication, we souls will return full of all the treasures we have received from the Father, and we will remain full for many births. This gift will stay with you for 21 births. Have you ever seen such a gift before? No matter which foreign country they may be a king or queen of, can they give such a gift? Even if they were to offer or give you their whole soul, what would you say? If the Queen of England was to give you her throne, would you want it? Probably not now at the end of Kali Yuga. Would you accept it? What is that throne compared to the Father's heart throne? This is why all of you remain in spiritual intoxication. Intoxication means spiritual intoxication. Those who stay in this spiritual intoxication do not worry about anything. They become carefree emperors. They become emperors now, and they also claim a kingdom in the future. Therefore, the greatest and best sovereignty in this carefree is this carefree sovereignty. Interesting, huh? So they become emperors now, and they also claim a kingdom in the future. Therefore, the greatest and best sovereignty is this carefree sovereignty. So at this time, when you not a worry in the world, not a care in the world, is the best. Do you have any worries? Do those who live in a household have any worries about their children? Kumars have to worry more about preparing food. What worries do the Kumaris have? Do you have any worries about a job? Do you have to worry about finding a good job? You are carefree, are you not? Someone who has any worries cannot experience the pleasure of a carefree kingdom. So all the different people have different responsibilities and different ways of doing different things. So Baba's asking each one, what do you have to worry about? You will have the kingdom of the world for 20 births, but you receive this carefree kingdom and heart throne for one birth during this age only. So Baba's heart throne, only this birth. You don't have that in the golden age. So there is the importance of one, is there not? Of one Baba. Baba always says to the children, Brahmin life means to be a carefree emperor. True? Do you feel that? When Brahma Baba became a carefree emperor, what song did he sing? I found that which had to be found. What else is there left to do? How much do we have that feeling that we found what we were looking for, nothing else to long for anymore? What do you say? The work of serving is left to do. We say to Baba, well, the work of serving is left to do, but the Karavanhar Father is enabling that to be done and will continue to do so. I don't have to worry about that either. By thinking that you have to do it, you have a burden. The Father is doing it through you. When you have this consciousness, you will become carefree. You have the faith that this elevated task will definitely be carried out. It is already certain. This is why those whose intellects have faith remain carefree and without any worry. So faith is the key. Baba makes the children play the game of doing service in order to keep them busy. By making you instruments, he enables you to claim the right to the fruit of service for the present and the future. It is the father's work, but the children's name. Baba always says, Baba's job, he's getting it done, but we are the ones who get the recognition for that. He gives the fruit to the children. He himself does not eat it. So you are carefree, are you not? The easy way to achieve success in service is to have the consciousness that the one who is inspiring you is the one who is doing everything, right? We hear this. It's not the first time we're hearing Baba tell us this. How much are we able to maintain this consciousness, this awareness? The easy way to achieve success in service is to have the consciousness that the one who is inspiring you is the one who's doing everything. Possible? If you think that you are doing it, then the fruit you receive from doing service is according to the capacity of the soul. So you'll only take as much as you can. If you think that the Father is enabling it to be done, then He is the Almighty Authority. So the fruit received from doing that action, constantly keep in your consciousness the godly gift of the carefree kingdom you have received from Baba and the fortune of the kingdom of heaven, which has been placed on the palm of your hand. When you have remembrance of the Father and the gift, not just every day, but every moment will be experienced as the greatest moment of the greatest day. People of the world simply give greetings. What do they say? Be happy, be healthy, be wealthy. But they don't become that. However, the Father gives you such greetings that health, wealth, and happiness stay with you for all time in the form of a blessing. He does not make you happy by simply saying it in words, but He makes you this. And to become it is to celebrate it. Because the greetings of the imperishable Father would also be imperishable. So the greetings become a blessing. Nice way to look at that. When Baba gives us greetings, it's not just a greeting, but it's a blessing. Can I receive it like that and make it mine? All of you have emerged from the trunk. All others are branches. All the religions are your branches, are they not? They are the branches of the Kalpa tree. A Christmas tree is a symbol of this tree. Have you ever seen a decorated Christmas tree? There are 2 decorated Christmas trees on the stage. This would have been in Om Shanti Bhavan, 2 sides of the stage. That'd be 2 Christmas trees. What is being shown on it? They especially show sparkling light bulbs. They're decorated with tiny bulbs. What is the meaning of that? You are the sparkling souls of the Kalpa tree. The lights on the tree are You are the sparkling souls of the Kalpa tree. The founders of religions that come are also Satopradhan in their own way. This is why the golden-aged souls are sparkling. Therefore, the symbol of the Kalpa tree is decorated by the branches of other religions every year. The father is the great-great-grandfather of the entire tree, is he not? Which father is the great-great-grandfather? The father has placed Brahma in front. He is the original father of the souls of the corporeal world. Brahma is Adi Nath, the first Lord. This is why he's the great-great-grandfather. All of you are also with Adi Dev, are you not? Or is Adi Dev alone? You first souls are with Adi Dev now, and you will also be with him in the future. Do you have so much intoxication? Intoxication of being with Adi Dev? You constantly sing songs of happiness, do you not? Or will you only sing them today? Today is especially for the double foreigners. Is every day a great day for you? Or just today? Everywhere, the children of this land and abroad are seen to be the sparkling stars on the Kalpa tree. Everyone has come to Madhuban in a subtle form, whereas you are all celebrating in the angelic form. You are celebrating in corporeal forms. Everyone's mind is dancing in happiness on seeing the Father's godly gift. Bapdada is also giving special greetings to all of you children in your corporeal forms and in your subtle forms, that you may remain constantly cheerful, constantly to eat the sweet that brings happiness to the heart, Dil Kush, and to sing songs of attainment. Anything, now don't do anything else, just stay happy, whatever, sing the songs of happiness. According to the drama, those from Bharat have been given special fortune. Acha. Did all of you teachers celebrate the great day? Or do you celebrate every day? The Father is great, and all of you are also great. And this is why you give importance to the great days of the people of the world. Through this, you senior ones give enthusiasm to your younger brothers. Are all of you teachers carefree emperors? To be an emperor means to be constantly stable in your faith and intoxication, because faith makes you victorious, and intoxication makes you constantly fly high in happiness. I'll read that again because I think it's important. To be emperor, to be an emperor means to be constantly stable in your faith and intoxication, because faith makes you victorious. You believe in it, you're certain about it, and it makes it happen. And intoxication makes you constantly fly high in happiness. So you would be carefree emperors, would you not? Do you have any worries? Do you have any worries? How will service increase? I was talking to the teachers, that's the worries that the teachers have. How will service increase? You don't worry, wondering when good students will come, do you? For how long will you have to do service? You don't wonder about this, do you? Service will increase. How do you think service will increase? And I think this applies to anything you want. This principle applies. Service will increase by not thinking. So anything you want to create, to generate, enable, don't keep thinking about it. By thinking about it, it will not increase. If you become free from thinking and keep your intellect free, you will experience the Father's power in the form of help. If you become free from thinking and keep your intellect free, you will experience the Father's power in the form of help. If you keep your intellect busy thinking, you will not then be able to catch the Father's touchings or imbibe power from the Father. Got that? If you become free from thinking and keep your intellect free, you will experience the Father's power in the form of help. If you keep your intellect busy thinking, you will not be able to catch the Father's touchings or imbibe powers from the Father. Baba and I are combined. Baba is Karavanhar, the one who enables it to be done, and I am an instrument soul who does it. This is known as the stage of not thinking, that is, of having remembrance of one. Those who keep pure and positive thoughts never worry. Those who keep pure and positive thoughts, those whose chintan is pure and positive, never worry. They don't have chinta. Where there are worries, there are no pure thoughts. Where there are worries, there are no pure thoughts. And where there are pure thoughts, there are no worries. Acha. To all the children everywhere, we have a right to the godly gift. To the greatest, fortunate souls who belong to the greatest Father. To the Adi, that is the first souls, who are constant companions of Adi Pita, the first Father. To all the souls in the corporeal and subtle forms who have received greetings of love and eternal blessings from the greatest Father. To all the children, love, remembrance, and namaste with the sweet that brings happiness to the heart, with Dilkush Mithai. Excuse me. So Bapdada meeting groups from Pune and Bidar. Every day at Amrit Vela, do you eat Dil Kushtoli? You know, do what it is. Think thoughts that make you happy. Those who eat Dil Kushtoli at Amrit Vela every day remain happy throughout the day. And others also become happy on seeing them. This is such nourishment that no matter what situations come, this nourishment of Dilkush will make the situation very small. It will turn a mountain into cotton wool. This nourishment has that much power. Those who are healthy and strong physically will easily be able to overcome all situations. Whereas those who are weak will be afraid of small things. In front of weak ones, situations become a big thing. Whereas in front of strong, powerful ones, situations like mountains become like cotton wool. So, to eat Dil Kushtoli every day means that your heart remains constantly happy. There are so few days of this alokik happiness. You know, these days of the confluence age, not many, so few. There is a difference between the happiness of deities and the happiness of Brahmins. You will not experience this godly happiness of Brahmin's life, this experience of supersensuous joy, even in your deity life. Now, when you have God, when you can see the contrast of pain and sorrow and stay in happiness, that's the power. Therefore, celebrate this happiness as much as you want. Every day, consider it to be a day to celebrate in happiness. Your happiness has increased by coming here, has it not? It will not then decrease as soon as you go down the mountain, will it? It is now your flying stage, and you will then continue to eat from all you have attained. So always have the awareness that you are those who eat the Dil Kushtoli, and you also serve it to others, because the more you give, the more it increases. Look, everyone loves to see happy faces, right? You would not like it if someone had a face that showed peacelessness and sorrow, would you? Since you don't like that type of face on others, you shouldn't like yours to be like that either. So, always continue to serve with a happy face. Do the mothers do such service? Your family members should be happy to see you. Even if others consider the path of knowledge to be bad, when they see your life of happiness, they would definitely feel in their minds that you have found something that makes you stay happy. Even if they do not say anything externally because of their arrogance, they do feel it internally. And they will eventually have to bow down. We all experience that, right? The people won't acknowledge that what you're doing is good to begin with, but there comes a point in time when they have to. Today, they insult you, and tomorrow they will fall at your feet. Where will they bow down? Where will they bow down? They will definitely have to bow down and say, "O Prabhu, O God." They will only bow down when you have such a stage of happiness that never changes. When others bow down in front of someone, it is because that one has some greatness or some speciality, because they are bowing to that speciality. No one would bow down just like that. Let it be visible that no one else has a life like yours. Possible? No one has life like yours. And that you always remain happy, even in a situation of tears. Be happy. Let your mind be happy. Not that you just continue to laugh loudly. That's not being happy. But your mind should be happy. What do you Pandavas think? Do others have that experience, or sorry. So they will definitely have to bow down and say, "Oh Prabhu." They will only bow down when you have such a stage. When others bow down in front of someone, it is because that one has some greatness or some speciality, because they are bowing to that speciality. No one would bow down just like that. Let it be visible that no one else has a life like yours, and that you always remain happy. Even in a situation of tears, be happy. Let your mind be happy. Not that you just continue to laugh loudly, but your mind should be happy. What do you Pandavas think? Do others have that experience, or are there only a few such experiences at the moment? Those who remain happy in themselves do a lot of service through their faces. Whether you say something in words or not, your face will automatically reveal your character of knowledge. So just remember that you have to eat Dilkush Toli and also serve it to others. Once there is that attainment of knowledge, understanding and practice, and I'm able to stay happy, nobody can deny that. Those who eat it cannot remain without serving it to others. Acha. Bapdada meeting Belgaum and Solapur. Are you happy on seeing your elevated lives? This life of yours is invaluable, is as valuable as a diamond. A diamond is valuable, is it not? Perform every action while considering your life to be invaluable. A Brahmin life means an alaukic life, spiritual life. You cannot have ordinary behavior in an alaukic life. Let whatever actions you perform be alaukic, not ordinary. You perform alaukic actions when you have an alaukic awareness, because as is your awareness, so will be your stage. Keep it in your awareness that you belong to the Father alone and none other. So having the awareness of the Father makes you constantly powerful. Therefore, your actions would also be elevated and alaukic. In worldly life, you continue to say mine, mine, all day long. And now this mine is used for the Father. All other forms of mine have now finished. To be a Brahmin means everything is yours. You say that to Baba, everything is yours. You do not make the mistake of making yours into mine and mine into yours. Do you? When you have a selfish motive, you would say mine. And when there is no such motive, you would say yours. You may say mine, but let it be my Baba. Put aside all other forms of mine and let only the one be mine. By saying the one is mine, you will become free from having to do hard work, and all burdens will be removed. Otherwise, household life is such a burden. You have now become light, double light. And this is why you have the flying stage. Stay in the flying stage. Never stop in the stopping stage. Constantly continue to fly. Always maintain the happiness that the Father has made you his. Blessing. May you become full of all virtues and claim number one by enabling virtues as well as knowledge to emerge. May you become full of all virtues and claim number one by enabling virtues as well as knowledge to emerge. At present, it is necessary to be bestower of virtues through your actions with one another. For this, as well as knowledge, also enable virtues to emerge. Have the thought, I always have to be an image of virtues and carry out the special task of making everyone else an image of virtues. There will not then be any time to see, hear, or do anything wasteful. Instead of looking at others while following Father Brahma, continue to donate virtues at every second. And you will become an example who is full of all virtues and who fills everyone else with all virtues and become number one. Slogan: to transform the negative into positive with the power of silence is to serve with the mind. To transform the negative into positive with the power of silence is to serve with the mind. Experience the stage of being merged in love. God's love gives so much happiness that if you become lost in this love for 1 second, you will forget all the many types of sorrow and will begin to swing in the swing of happiness for all time. God's love gives so much happiness that if you become lost in this love for even 1 second, you will forget all the many types of sorrow and will begin to swing in the swing of happiness for all time. Om Shanti. Huge gifts, many gifts. Faith, carefree emperor, no worries, no worries. Imagine people in the world are, worries like burning in fire, and we've nothing to worry about. Not service, not ourselves, nothing. Just stay focused on Baba. Okay, Shanti.